official app. Download it today in the App Store. Welcome to beautiful Costa Rica. I'm so happy you could join me here today on Playa Barigona for an energizing morning yoga practice. This short class today will focus on releasing stiffness and tension out of your entire body through gentle movement, breath, and a deep stretch. You won't need anything but your yoga mat, so once you're ready to wake up the entire body and mind, grab your mat and let's begin. Hello my friends, and thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. Let us begin in open-legged child's pose. You're going to come to the very back of your mat, bring your feet together, open up your knees nice and wide, and then place your chest all the way down, reaching your fingers to the front of your mat. Resting your head all the way down, maybe your forehead comes to the floor. Go ahead and close your eyes and just take a couple of first deep breaths. Starting out our day with a connection to the body, to the breath, stilling the mind, and welcoming peace and tranquility. Take another deep breath in, and then once you're ready, begin to roll slowly forward, bringing your knees parallel to each other, arching the back, looking up, and then exhale, sinking down into child's pose, this time with the knees closed. Inhale, come forward, arch the back. Exhale, slowly bring it down. So making a wave-like movement with your body here. Come forward. And then taking your cat-cow, inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round the spine. Tuck that chin right into the chest. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round and release. Inhale, arch. Exhale, let go, warming up the spinal cord. One more time. Inhale, look up, let the belly drop. And then exhale, go ahead and just come into neutral, tuck your toes and extend your right leg and just do a little pulse forward and back. This is to reawaken and wake up the calf muscle, the hamstring. Good, just a couple of times, and then switch to the other leg, extend the other leg, flex your foot, planting the toes, and just a little rock forward and back. Not only should you feel a nice stretch in your calf muscle, but also in your toes and your feet. Good, waking up the lower body here. Beautiful, now tuck both toes under. You're gonna lift your knees and then push the hips back, but keep your knees bent. We're just gonna prep our body for a downward dog, but first coming forward to the knees, and then pushing back, opening through those shoulders and the upper back. Bring it down with the knees and then lift the hips, but keep the knees bent. Awesome, now begin to extend and walk out your downward dog, bending one knee at a time and extending the other knee, so pressing the opposite heel a little bit closer towards the mat. Good, just walk it out as much as you need. And then once you feel good in this position, extend both knees and just hold and find that downward facing dog. Breathing deeply and working with the breath. Don't worry if your heels cannot touch the ground. It's totally fine. What we want to focus on is just that opening and release in the entire body, in the back of your legs, in your shoulders, in your chest, in your back. Really open up the chest, but draw the shoulders away from the ears so you're elongating the neck. Awesome. Now slowly drop down to the knees. And then slide your hands forward until you release into your puppy pose. Holding the stretch, opening through the entire upper back, shoulders, neck. You can keep your forehead grounded, or if you want to go a little bit deeper into the back, bring your chin up. Maybe look towards your fingers. And again, just feel it out. See how your body's responding. Maybe you're feeling extra tight this morning. So just adjust to how it feels for you. Once you're ready to come out, go ahead and bring your hands back underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes, and lift yourself back up into downward facing dog. Coming into downward dog, maybe slightly swaying your hips side to side if that feels good. lifting the heels, and then begin to slowly walk your feet to the very front of your mat. Coming to our standing forward fold, bending your knees and grabbing the opposite elbows and taking our ragdoll, meaning you're just going to let your body be super loose here. Rock to the left, to the right, and really make an effort to let go of your neck. So let yourself be super loose here. Maybe move your head up and down, side to side, and then interlace your fingers behind your head and allow your nose to come a little bit closer to the knees. Maybe even cradle yourself by bringing the elbows closer towards your body. And then slowly roll up to standing. Open the chest, open the elbows. Bend your knees, release back into the stretch. Elbows together. Roll yourself up. Open the elbows, look up. Exhale, bend your knees and just round forward. Each time you come forward, just add a little pressure to the neck so you're feeling this decompression of the upper back. Opening up, standing. Bend your knees, exhale, come down. Awesome, releasing your hands back over to the mat. Walking out your knees, bending one knee at a time, extending the other one. Getting a little deeper into the hamstrings here. Go ahead and take another deep breath in. Maybe take your hands behind your knees or to the ankles, or maybe even grab your big toes with your two-piece fingers if you wish. And then wherever you are, let's take a deep breath in together and exhale. Just let go into the standing forward fold. Listening to your body, not pushing too hard, being mindful, being patient, being loving with yourself. This is the morning, our body is just waking up. So it's important to be kind. Don't force anything, just melt into each stretch, each posture. Now inhale, come back up. Exhale, step your right leg all the way back, drop your right knee to the ground, and lift yourself up into our low lunge. Your hands can come up to the sky, or they can just rest in front or on top of your left knee. Hold it here. Opening through the heart center and allowing your hips to gently come forward, so you're starting to feel this release through the psoas, your hip flexor. But being very mindful of where the front knee is. You want to make sure that the front knee is exactly on top of your ankle. It's not coming forward and passing your front toes. So alignment is important here. So just take a deep breath in. Exhale now. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches up to the sky into a gentle twist. You can stay here, or to add a little extra stretch, extend your back knee into a full lunge. Wherever you are is great, so just listen to what feels right for you today. Inhale. And exhale. You can keep your head down or looking up towards the sky, towards those fingers. Then slowly drop your left arm down, right knee comes back down if it was up. Push the hips back, flex your left foot, half split. Flexing your toes, extending through the back, and then relaxing with your exhalation over top of that straight leg. But once again, be very mindful of the alignment here. You want to make sure that your hips are square. Your left hip is not ahead of your right hip. So to align your hips, you want to think of pulling the left hip back and slightly pushing the right hip forward. And you'll be able to tell and see how your body feels in that moment. So just be very mindful that you pay attention to alignment. Come forward into our lunge. Now lift the back knee and then step to the front of your mat into your forward fold. Bend both knees. Let's switch to the other side. Left leg steps back. Drop your left knee. Let's come on up with our breath to our low lunge. Arms come up to the sky, or they can rest on top of your front knee. Your back toes are tucked under to give you that extra little bit of support. Hips are square, shoulders are down, your neck is long, you're breathing, connecting with your body, and with each exhalation, allowing your body to relax and surrender into this asana, into this posture. Great. Now from here, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up to the sky into your twist, and you can either stay exactly in this position, or to make it a little bit extra for yourself, extend the back knee. Good, and holding this twist, starting to, again, not just get into the lower body, but bring a little bit more blood flow into the spine and to your back through this twisting sensation. And also stimulate the digestive organs as well, to wake up your digestive system, wake up the metabolism. Make sure your body is ready to work hard and keep you healthy and vibrant through the day. Drop your hand on back knee, and then push back and extend into your half split. So hands at your side, flex your foot, and then begin to exhale and relax over top of your leg. And once again, I remind you on this side as well, check your alignment. Make sure your hips are square, because it'll allow you to go even deeper and feel a deeper release in your hamstring. If reaching for the ground is too much for you today, you can always use support. So if you have yoga blocks at home, that's great. Just hold on to each block. Or maybe you don't have those, you can use a book or anything else that's around for support. Now let's come back forward into our lunge. Lift the back knee. And then you're going to step with that back foot to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Great. Take a deep breath in, halfway. Lift the heels, sit over towards your heels. Maybe find a little balance, hands in prayer in front of your heart. And then slowly transition all the way down towards your mat. Coming down with your back flat on the floor, pull your knees into the chest. Take a deep breath in. Let's go a little bit deeper into the awakening of the spine by bringing both knees to your right, extending your left arm out towards the left and look over your left shoulder. Good, relaxing the body here. And just allowing yourself to let go into this posture. A deep spinal twist to wake up the muscles, the joints, the bones of your spine, of your back, of your neck, of your shoulders. Good, and then come back to center and just switch to the other side. So now both knees fall to the left, your right arm opens to the right, and see if you can look over towards your right shoulder as well. Do your best to try and get both knees to the ground, but once again, I remind you it's okay if they can't touch the floor. This is your practice, and it will look the way it's supposed to for your body, for your needs, and your day today of how your body is feeling. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale, returning to center, extending both knees up to the sky, flexing both feet, and taking now our happy baby pose, reaching for your ankles or maybe the outsides of your feet, pulling your knees as far down to the ground as you can as your head and back stay rested. Adding a gentle rock to the left and to the right to allow yourself to get a little deeper into those hips. Resting here with your eyes closed and just connecting to your breath as you slowly let go deeper and deeper into this asana with each exhalation. If you don't feel like adding any movement, you can also just find stillness in this posture. Beautiful. Now slowly extending your legs up to the sky and slowly lowering down all the way to the mat. And reach your arms over your head and give yourself one final big morning stretch, reaching to the opposite sides of the room. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Awesome. And then bring your knees in, roll to your side, and come meet me along the center of your mat in our seated easy pose position with your feet crossed in front of you. Reaching both of your arms up to the sky as you take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart a few times like this. Big reach with the arms, expand your chest. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And one last time, big breath in, reach up. Connecting to that positive energy. And then bringing that energy down as you exhale towards your heart. And then taking a moment here to connect to yourself, to your breath. And send yourself gratitude for taking the time out of your morning and doing something amazing for your health and for your well-being. Thank you so much for joining me here today in beautiful Costa Rica. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you. Namaste.